What's up, guys? It's Reneblade here, bringing you a cast before I decide to go to bed. Uh, Packers are Super Bowl champions. What's up, Midwest represent? So, pretty excited. So, this is a 2v2. Me and Sveet versus a double pro toss team. You can see us here talking. We're just talking about how this is the only map we've played so far in our little 2v2 session. It is actually the only map we've played. Like 4 times in a row, and then I mentioned that Shakuras Plateau is the only map that we're playing in 1v1, because I did some 1v1s before, did these 2v2s, and I played like 4 straight games of Shakuras Plateau, so it was just kind of awesome how I played like 2 maps all day. So that's what that chatter was about. Gas sim pool. Double pro toss versus PZ. Gonna get some War of the Worlds action going on here. I don't like that people dislike War of the Worlds action. And for those of you who don't know what that means, it means that there's Colossus shooting at each other a lot. Because that resembles the War of the Worlds movie with their little eye beams. Colossus are the best unit in the game, so fuck y'all. Protoss are, sadly though, I just come to the realization that they are the 3rd race out of 3 in terms of how good they are. I didn't agree with that until yesterday or the day before. Maybe it was the day this game was played, which was 2 days ago. But I just mainly base it off of the fact that we can't really do any mineral line harass. Going to bed after this. We can't do epic mineral line harass like Zerg can just build 12 mutas and then deny mining back and forth between 2 bases. And Terran can go 1-1-1 and win. Not only will Terrans go 1-1-1 and mineral harass, they will go 1-1-1 and win with cloaked banshees. And then the only way to mineral harass really with Protoss effectively is with Phoenixes. And doing a mass Phoenix mineral line harass build takes actually, I looked it up, it actually takes 750 actions per minute. So sorry, that's just obviously not true. But the point is it takes a really, really high APM. And it requires one of your units to be sitting completely still. So yeah, we can do Dark Templar, but Dark Templar harass gets negated by anyone who's competent because they can throw down 1 building or build 1 unit, and Dark Templar harass becomes completely useless. They can throw it down in their mineral line, or they can throw it down here and spot it before it even happens and kill it off right at the front door. So I think that that's a big part of the reason why Protoss is the worst race. Like I said, I didn't actually. I used to think Zerg was the worst race until probably yesterday or the day before. Um, but now I'm pretty sure Protoss is. Um, we still got the epic win force that is the Protoss Death Ball, but it's you know it's not that hard to stop us from doing that. Honestly, if you just deny our expo or delay it or harass it, um, we probably won't be able to muster up a big enough death ball to straight up kill you in a fight. Um, so that's my thoughts on that. I mean, we can always pull it out with good force fields or something like that, but it's halfway out of our hands. But as you can see, we early expanded because this was the first thing that we saw from Red, and so we knew that there's gonna be some turtling action going. So I threw down these cannons here earlier because I didn't know what was coming from them. Could have been DTs, and then I Sveet, remarks about how they're gonna get fucked up when he gets DTs. And then I say, "You going to get hurt by my pimp cane one way or another?" And he just says he just says question mark, and I say ... Because if you don't know where that comes from, we aren't friends. I know that video word for word, and I'm not even going to tell you what video it is, because if you don't know, then I don't care about you or your family. So figure it the fuck out and learn it, because it's probably one of the best videos on YouTube or on the internet. So you can see Sveet getting some scouting in over here, not over here, because this guy's turtling his little life away. Which I didn't notice this until this base was already up and mining pretty fully, that he did that. He just expands just right next to the bad guys, which is really good if they don't ever scout. So these guys are like gold or platinum 2v2 too. Sveet went and looked it up later. And they were gold or platinum. I don't remember. We beat a gold team and then we beat a platinum team back to back. And this is while we were in bronze 2v2. And then we got promoted to silver later that night. This is going up, and this observer is being spotted by my cannon that is right underneath the message log tab. That one. Sveet points that out, and I'm warping in shit to go kill it. And I do, and I get this observer along the way that I didn't even know was there. I was like, why are my stalkers firing at things? And I think I saw it blow up, so I knew what it was at the end. But yeah, I don't really know what happened here. Like, I just attack moved to here somehow. I really don't remember that at all. So that's why I put up the 4 question marks. I'm like, what? Because I'm pretty sure that I attack moved to that command center. But maybe I didn't. I would have bet a lot of money. I did, though. So Sveet's doing really good Zerg stuff and just killing all their probes, which I would love to be able to do. But I play Protoss, so I can't do that. Blue's actually somewhat paying attention. I probably should have moved them earlier, but he's paying a little bit of attention. I'm pretty sure that that's not even a coherent thought, paying a little bit of attention. I don't know, maybe it is. It didn't sound right whenever it came out. So, do you ever just look at a word and you're like, that's not spelled right? And then you just stare at it for like 2 minutes and you're like, oh shit, that's spelled right. And it's like the most it's like the most basic word, like the word like heart or red, and you're like The word red, you're like, wait a minute, that's not spelled right. Oh God, I just remember doing that. Just I don't think it was the word red, but I remember on a test. Oh, excuse me. I had this 3-letter word that I wrote down. I'm like, wait a minute, that's not right. And then I just looked at it for a minute and a half, and it was right. Oh God. Oh my God. That's the life of me. I just miss the completely obvious shit most of the time. Well, not most of the time. I just have a habit of overthinking things. So I tend to not get the obvious meanings of things, and just go straight for the stuff that you weren't expecting me to say. So that's me. I'm throwing down this expo over here because I was doing a good job of keeping my money low until about 15 seconds ago. Um, I move out here with not that big a force, honestly. 150, not. Trails remarking that I'm gonna be the next Husky, and he said he's gonna buy my first shirt. Oh, that's funny. You're a smart ass. Um, Mineral line shenanigans, but there's stalkers and photon cannons there, so that's how you deal with mutas. I don't know what I do. I get an army and then I just don't do anything. Oh yeah, I remember I'm fucking with this rally point because I got that building into my control 1 group and set the rally point into the middle of the map. So I back up while I fix that, and in the meantime I warp in more units and get a 172 army. And I'm going to move out here. And yeah, there we go. 178 army. And Colossus just finished. So, I see these mutas here. I'm just going to go. Just going to go, bro. And then I run into both of them at the same time. So, that was probably supposed to be an observer. I've done that more than once. Built a warp prism instead of an observer. I throw down some force fields, you know. It's not very effective, but it stops some stalkers. It probably saved me 2 or 3 stalkers, actually. And then this is where we fight. Oh, yes. I remember this. I basically 1v2 them. I wish I could zoom out and show you just how badly I'm raping them. Oh, and then the mutas come in for... I'm going to get this one Colossus here. I just 1v2'd them, and then the mutas came in for the cleanup and finish off the Colossus. Oh, feels good, man. Feels good. Feels, good. Real good. Gets a little bit of a rise out of the pants if you're doing it right. So this is of course the GG push then. I just killed both of their armies, so they really can't do anything. And with that constant mineral line harass that's been going on, I'm sure they're not in the best economic shape either. I blink up here to get out of the way of the Zerglings, and I just continue to be in their way instead, like a boss. But it doesn't matter because the game's over. Look at that. It's so pretty. Colossus for best unit. That's just my opinion. I think Colossus with the upgraded thermal lance are the best unit in the game. I don't know if I've said this on any of my casts already, but that's what I think. And I think that Marauders are the second best unit in the game. So, yep, that's the game. I'm done. I'm going to go to bed. I'm tired.